Good day everyone, my name is Tricia Zika Beltes, a Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship 2A student. So we are going to tackle about pinyin. What is pinyin? Pinyin is the romanization of Chinese characters based on their pronunciation. In Mandarin Chinese, the phrase pinyin literally translates into a spell sound. In other words, spelling out Chinese phrases with letters from the English alphabet. For example, the characters in pinyin, it pronounced like Shui Shi Jung Wen. Historically, pinyin started as a means of explaining Chinese to Western learners. It wasn't until the Qing dynasty that Chinese people really started considering adopting a form of spelling in their writing system. According to some scholars, the beginnings of pinyin were derived after the Chinese observed the Romaji system and Western learning in Japan. The Chinese government did not officially recognize this language form until the 1950s, when it became a project headed by Zhu Yuguang and a team of linguists. It was then introduced in elementary school in order to improve literacy rates as well as help standardize the pronunciation of Chinese characters. To those without any knowledge of Chinese language, pinyin can look confusing. There are many combinations of letters that do not exist in English. For example, the words like Xi, Hui, and Chui. In addition to that, many letters are pronounced differently than they are English. Like the C in Chinese is pronounced like the T sound in grits as opposed to the K sound it makes in English. To make things even more, there are also 4 tones in Mandarin that help clarify meanings in words. When written, accent marks or numbers are often used to denote the tone. First is Ma, high-level tone. Imagine the tone of your voice if you were asked to sing a pitch ah. Second is Ma, rising tone. Imagine the tone of your voice when you ask a question such as ha. Third is Ma, falling rising tone. Imagine the tone of your voice when you say the word meow. Fourth is the Ma, the falling tone. Imagine the tone of your voice when you say an order such as stop. Improper usage of tone can result in incomplete different words. For example, shui chow or dumpling and the shui chow sleep have the same spelling but different tones. It can make for an awkward moment if you accidentally ask your waitress to sleep with you instead of asking for some dumplings. Some words sound exactly the same with the same tone and spelling, but have different meanings. For example, the chu means pig, but chu means pearl. These are known as homophones. Why there is no Chinese alphabet? Should you learn pinyin when you are learning Chinese? Absolutely. Pinyin can help reinforce your memory on the pronunciation of certain phrases. It will also go a long way in helping you type up Chinese words and look up phrases you don't know. Chinese traditions are extremely unforgiving to those who can't read pinyin. However, much like English, there are some exceptions to how pinyin looks on the page to how it sounds. One of them is the common greeting ni hao or hello. Despite being written with 2/3 tones, the first character is pronounced with the second tone ni. In conclusion, the best way to master Chinese, pinyin included, is to practice speaking.